到情深悠扬，我总是会梦到成群的牛犊羊，我总是闻不隔壁满身的青草香，我总是会想起你美丽的模样。
VC++ 6.0 Basic Debug Introduction. Someone said, if you don't understand how to debug, don't try to write your own program. The debug is very important to learn before writing program. We don't have to know too much about debug. It's very easy to study and to learn how to use the basic debug function. As we know, we have to edit the program first. After editing, we have to compile the source code. If there are any mistake inside the source code during the compiling, some error will happen. We shall remove those errors to get no errors compiling execution file. And then we can use debug or directly execute the program. Debugging the program is after compiling. We can use some function key to run debug. For example, the program execute step by step. We can press the mouse at some line, some position. The cursor will flash at that moment, at that line. And then we can use to press function F9 to set the breakpoint at that program line. You can see in front of the line, that means at the left side of that line, very beginning position. You can see a brown circle to show the breakpoint position. Sometimes, for fast go back to that position, we can also press Control function 2 to set a fast return point marked by a square, a cyan or a blue square. You can set plenty of return points by means of Control plus F2 function key. Whenever you want to fast move the program to the return point, you just press F2. You press F2, if you go down to the next fast searching point, and then press another F2 to go to next fast return points, and so on. So the breakpoint, you can let the program cursor position at some line of the source code and press function 9 to mark the breakpoint. As the program running, there are 3 function keys to use. You can press F5 to run faster to the next start point, or try to go step by step. Just press function 10, press 1 function key F10, the program will down 1 line. If there's a jump, then the next line will jump to the new position. Sometimes next line is a API or a routine. Then we can use function F11. Press F11 can lead the program into a subroutine. If the subroutine is a library API calling, then press F11, the system won't go into the DLL API calling. In this moment, F11 just equivalent to F10. Right now, we use Camtasia to record the speech. At Camtasia start recording, we have to press F9. Stop recording, we have to press F10. So F9 and F10 completed with the debugging function key F9 and F10. So in the program, we avoid to press F9 and F10. We already mark the brown circle with F9 already, one position in here. This routine is written by the author. As pressed F11, the system will debugging inside the routine. And in here, initial, the graphic initial. This is a library's API calling. Press F11, the system won't go inside the routine. So in this position, the function 11 just equivalent to function 10. For the faster go back to this position, we just press Ctrl F2. And in here, we press Ctrl F2 as well. Okay, let's talking about the basic setting. Before debugging, we have to compile the program into the state of capability running debugging. We have to press the workspace and press project and the setting. and the link, and pick generate debug information, and output file name with debug slash cappkhgac.exe. OK, and compiling it. OK, we save it and review all, compiling, execute program, execute program. The state of compiling we're writing in this area. At the end of the compiling, the system will tell 0 errors or with some errors. Right now it shows 0 errors. The program has no grammar errors or any troubles in between, so we can execute the program or debug the program. We are talking the debug, so right now I try to show how to debug. Press build. In here, start debug. Go. The system will running to the first debug break position. It will stop here. As the moment the program initial the graphic. And then we can go step by step to show you. Last time we're talking about the width of the full screen. It should be 1920. Okay. Then how to go one step? We have taught already. Just press F10. But we have to avoid F10. So the same in this position, we press F11, just equivalent to press 10. So I press F11 to go one step downward. In this line, the system code set mode to set display mode. F11 to next line. This one is the program parameter. Pixel at ADJ equivalent to 1. So the program will running these lines beneath. Press F11, calling get full screen. Press F11 before calling get width. The width equivalent to 1024. We just let the cursor of the mouse stop at the variable for the while. The system will automatically show the value of the variable equivalent to 1024. Then we press F11 to see how get width works. Press 11. You can see m width is a variable. The value changed from 1024 to 1920, and written by red characters to highlight the variable already being changed because of the get width routine. And the height in this moment is 768. Then how get height works? We press F11 to see the height change to 1080. 1920 cross 1080 is the full screen maximum pixel length. The system of the program defined is 1024 cross 768. So the difference horizontal is m width minus 1024. What's the difference between the horizontal? We just press F11 to show IDX equivalent to 896. And the height original is 1080. Not original. This moment for the full screen is 1080. Original is 768. The difference IDY, press F11, we can get the difference value IDY equivalent to 312. The IDX and IDY is very important for the position adjustment inside the program thereafter. This line set mode to set the width 1920, the height 1080, to set the mode display mode to the full screen. Okay, we press F11 pass. Then we set perspective. D3 dx pi is equivalent to 180 degrees divided by 4. The total result is 45 degrees. The width 1920 divided by 1080. This is aspect ratio. The result is 1.7777. The clipping vertical is 1 minute before the screen. The viewport just a square, similar to the maximum size of the displaying screen we just seen. And with a point inside the screen, 10,000 millimeters a point. This point with four lights, with the four corner of the screen. To form a pyramid formation as an envelope. The thing inside the pyramid formation will show on the screen. Outside the envelope will be clipped. This API set the perspective functions. So with Microsoft, the functions, the API, we can save plenty of times to write those perspective function by ourselves. Okay, then the clipping the viewport, the window to this moment. We jump to next breakpoint. We taught already to go faster to next start point. We just press F5. Right. I press F5 this moment. F5. The program will running direct to next stop. Count 9 open this routine. And we try to debug inside this routine. We just press F11. The program will run into the routine. And then press F11. There is a variable RS485 mode. It shows 0. 0 is false. 1 is true. So 0 not equivalent to true. The program will running inside here. Let's see how it does. F11 it jump to the next if. So right now it's false. Press F11 it will into this routine. This routine uses the already written library RS232 open com. The parameter 9 is a serial port 9 started from 1. Serial port 1, 2, 3, 9. And the second parameters 38400 bit per second. This is the baud rate. 8 is 8 data bit. 2 is even parity check. 1 start bit 1. This is the protocol of RS232 or RS485. So the debug during execution, I just talking to this step. Right now I try to introduce how to debug after editing the program. The moment compiling get troubles, how can we debug? We just press F2 to here and stop debugging. Suppose the moment that we call full screen, we add another extra parameter at the rear, and let's see how will happen. We save all first and leave the program, and then re-enter the program. We save already. Then the debugging situations as well. We just rebuild all to see what happened about after editing. The moment compiling will get what trouble. Okay, rebuild all. Execute the program. Execute the program. The state of compiling will be written down in this area. At the end of the compiling, the results will display with one line. In here, it said one errors. Because too many lines written already, it's very hard to scroll up to find the error position. We can use a simple way to find the error position as fast as we try to. We just let the cursor of the mouse down in this area and press left button. You can see the cursor flash in here. And then we press two keys together. One is Control key, another is key F, the keyboard F. Altogether, F means 5. So, asking about 5 watt in here, we just say find the arrow, write down arrow here, and then we can press find next, or simply press return. The system will running to first arrow, the character's arrow position, and mark with dark square. The line is 17177. The routine is get full screen. The arrow, what's the arrow? The arrow is a function does not take 2 parameters. And then we try to find out 17177 how to go deadlines faster. The way is just use the mouse left button, press in this line twice. The system will automatically fast display a blue arrow in here, and the cursor flash thereafter. And here you can see 17177. Okay, you can see 2 parameters at the rear of full screen API. So what's the truth? This is the graphic API. The header file, this one is called graphics. Let's see what's the original header file's definition. We'll let the cursor in here and here, and press left key twice. The system will display CodeGraphic.h immediately. And in here, we search full screen. You don't need to press the whole characters of the dead API. Just some characters good enough to recognize, and press enter. He say cannot find the string, full string. Okay, just make sure. Okay, you have to press left button in this area once to tell the system I try to search full screen in this area, and then press the button in here to the end and press return. Okay, the system will mark full S with black square. The get full screen routine be emphasized. In here, the original parameter is only window 1. There isn't 2 parameters. So we say 2 parameters is correct. We have to remove 1 after the window. That one is the reason of the error. So how we can go back the program immediately to the main Winman, because right now in this area is code graphic. The same, we just let the cursor stop at the arrow line, and first press left button for twice. Immediately we'll jump to the winman.cpp and stop at the arrow line position. So we keep the window, the first parameter, and remove the second parameter. Then save all and rebuild all to see executed to see at the end of compiling the debug has been removed or not. Okay, the results goes out. In here it says 0 errors. So there's no errors already. Then we can run start debug and go. We'll stop at the first breakpoint and press F5 to stop at the second breakpoint, and then press F5. If there's no breakpoint, the system will automatically execute to the frame, the main program, and you can see the screen displayed. We finished talking about the debug.